let's talk about late payments. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Mark Scott, and thanks so much for checking out another voiceover tip. Now remember, if you never want to miss one of these tips ever again, there are a couple of options that are available to you. Don't forget to like and follow my Facebook page at facebook.com/MarkScottVoiceover, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, this is a question that gets asked a lot. What do I do about late payments? I have been very fortunate that I have been able to maintain a 100% payment rate going on almost 4 years now. And that doesn't happen by accident. There are a few different strategies that I put into play in order to make sure that I get all of my payments. But what happens with the late payments? How do you deal with late payments? For some reason, as voice actors, we're very scared about approaching clients when they're late on payments because we don't want to lose them as a client. But you've got to stop thinking like that. That's a mindset issue that you are going to have to change in order to continue to grow your business. Never be afraid to approach a client about a late payment. But there are a couple of rules that I like to follow. Rule number one, never assume that a client is trying to screw you. Just because they didn't pay your invoice on time doesn't mean that they are trying to rip you off. It could mean one of 1,000 different things. They forgot, they got busy, your invoice got lost, the check is in the mail. You never know the reason why. So if they are late with the payment, and I generally allow 30-day terms, then after 30 days or 35 days, send a friendly follow-up. 9 out of 10 times, that is going to get the issue cleared up right away. The other thing that I like to do is make it really easy to get paid. So I offer my clients several different ways to do that. They can mail me a check if they would prefer. I also accept PayPal, and they can do credit card payments through my website. I've set up a secure page on my website to accept credit card payments. And doing that actually really increased the time in which I was getting paid. It was happening faster because I was making it easier. So don't assume they're trying to screw you. Make it easy to get paid. Now, the other thing that I like to do is include language in my invoice that outlines that there are penalties for late payment. And some people are afraid to do this, but all I say is go look at any one of your utility bills. Look at your hydro bill, your gas bill, your telephone bill, look at your internet bill, your cable bill. All of them have terms on there that outline penalties for late payments. It's simply standard. And when the clients see that and are reminded of that, it's probably going to prompt them to pay quicker, and it gives you leverage down the road if you find yourself in a situation where you're having trouble getting a client to pay. As soon as you mention those late payment fees, most of the time that is going to get those delinquent clients to get your invoice paid. So again, don't assume they're trying to screw you. Make it really easy to get paid. Don't be afraid to follow up on late invoices ever, and include language within your invoice that outlines that there are penalties for late payments. These 4 things are things that I have been doing that have allowed me to get paid for all of my invoices for going on 4 years now. There's one other rule. Listen to your gut. If you get a quote or get a request for a quote from a client and you're just not sure about them, something just feels a little bit off and you're just not sure, listen to your gut and trust it. Sometimes the smart thing to do is to collect half your payment up front, or maybe you are more comfortable collecting the whole payment up front. You might have a little bit harder time convincing a client to do that, but if you're not sure, it's better to be safe than sorry. It's never wrong to ask for a deposit if you feel like you need to. Use accounting software that's going to make it really easy for you. I am a big fan of Wave, which you can check out at waveapps.com. And Wave allows me to set up automatic reminders so that after 30 days, an automatic reminder goes out. So that takes away some of the guesswork. It makes my life easier because it creates an automated system as well. So put systems in place that are going to help you to get paid. But most importantly, never, ever be afraid to follow up on a late invoice. Just be polite. That's the biggest thing. As long as you are respectful, 9 out of 10 times, or in my case, if you're really good at it, 10 out of 10 times, you are going to get paid. Got a question that you would like to have answered? No problem. Mark at markscottvoiceover.com or leave it in the comments below. Again, don't forget to like and follow my Facebook page at facebook.com/MarkScottVoiceover. and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, there are more coaching resources available at marcscottcoaching.com. If you click on the shop button, you'll actually find a training program called Raising Rates and Getting Paid, which dives even deeper into everything that we've talked about in this tip. Good luck getting those invoices paid, guys.